Do you know where your family roots come from? My cousin and I have been working on our family roots for the last 3 years. We have used different websites like rootsweb.com, mypast.com, findmypast.com, heritage.com, rootsweb.com. There's a few other that I've been on and off. My project began about 3 years ago when my cousin called me up when she got stuck on her family tree and she needed some help finding some more information to get past the point where she was. Today I'll go through the process of working on your family tree, so hopefully someday when you're ready you can start your own family tree. The biggest question for me when I started working on my family's tree is I didn't know where to start at. The best place to start is with you. And then go to your immediate family, your kids, your brothers and sisters, your parents, your aunts and your uncles, and then step back a generation, go to your grandparents, all their siblings, their kids, and just work generation by generation. Search your home for any clues that you might have on your past. Go to your parents, your grandparents, search their homes with them and see if there's any information that you can come across that will help you determine where the trail goes. You need basic history first. That's why you start with yourself and work back. You need like a notebook to organize all your information as you find them. Any thoughts that you have, questions that you might get stuck on and want to ask later when you get with a family member, you can have all that with you in a notebook. Talk to your relatives. Find out any family stories. You might be surprised on some of the family stories that you hear and some of the stuff that you'll find as you go through these websites and some of the stuff that comes up. You'll need to know any war stories that anybody in the family may have. See what kind of battles that they've fought in. There's websites out there that can help you find anybody that was enlisted in any of the battles or services that we've had. Search the websites. They're out there for you to use to find this information, and they're wonderful sources. Some of them have databases on it where you can actually talk to other people that are working on their family trees, and sometimes they're working on the same family, and then you can find out valuable information from them too. One of the things that I did to organize my information as I started getting it is I made these books. I have 4 of them. Each one is one generation of the family. This one happens to have 2 generations in it. I'm working on book 5 and book 6 currently. On Family Search, there is a program that you can make these family sheets up for each family. So I took advantage of that, and I have each family, their parents, and then all their kids listed, birthdays, death dates, anything like that I could find on them. I look through the local newspapers in the area that the people live in and come up with obituaries for the people that have passed on. I found stories of people that have gone to court over some stuff. Some of them are interesting, especially when you get back a few generations. I look at all the census information that's out there, and I keep a sheet of all the information that they reported. The Social Security has a death index that you can look, and it gives you the name of the person and when they died, where they died, as much information as they can what the family has put on there that's available for the public to see. And then I just go family by family, and I'm working on putting pictures in my book of all the relatives. I've gone to some cemeteries and taken pictures of their tombstones. I have quite a few of those that I need to put into my book. Anything I got from the funeral home, I keep a copy, or when I'm out talking to my relatives, if I know that they have anything, the obituaries from the funeral homes, I get a copy of that so that I can put in my books. It's just a neat way of keeping track of all your information. I strongly suggest using the web pages, finding a program that fits you. MyHeritage has a CD disc out there that you can actually load on your computer, and it's a family tree spreadsheet, and you can put your names into that. I have that on my computer, but I keep a copy, a paper copy for a backup. It's very, very, very important to organize your information. I started out just writing random notes on pieces of paper and keeping them in a folder, and as the family got bigger, my project got bigger, I lost track of which note belongs to who. Because in my family, there's names that have been passed down from one family to the next, and it gets confusing after you get 4 or 5 Johns, and you don't know if it's the John 1, John 2, John 3, or John 4. Talk to your relatives. Get as many detailed information as you can, because it will definitely help you track where your family is going through the years. I hope that this will get you started on your family tree, and that you have as much fun with collecting your information as what my cousin and I have with our information. And in the end, my kids will have a great detailed summary of where our family came from.